I'm Aria. I'm the software lead, and this is...
My name is Jacoby. I'm the assistant software lead for this year.
Yeah, and we're just gonna be doing an introduction of software. It's not really a lesson, it's just an overview of what we do and what the software sub-team entails. And even if you're interested in doing mechanical, not software this year, but you're interested in coming to some of our trainings, because we'll be going over basic stuff like about the code base and also basic skills like Git, which you'll be able to use later on in life, especially if you're going into engineering. It's good. So please join our trainings if you can, and if you're interested in these.
Yeah. There's more information on that in the slideshow.
Yeah, we'll go into more detail.
All right. So when you're thinking about a robot, you're generally thinking about what the robot is itself, its physical body. But there's actually two different parts to any good robot. There's again the mechanics, the body, the moving parts, the joints and joints. And then there's the software, its mind, everything that it thinks about, how it processes information. Software is all about data moving and how we read and control that data and use that to move the robot.
So by the end of this presentation, we hope that you will understand the why of the basic code. Obviously, we'll not be going over the code, but just what we do. And you'll understand what we do as a software sub-team. And maybe you'll be interested in joining some of our trainings, even if you're mechanical or electrical. And yeah.
All right. So in every robot for FRC, we have something called a robo-rio. This is the core processor, and it connects with wires to every other part of the robot. We work through these connections and the robo-rio to manage the robot. WPI-lib, named after Worcester Polytechnic Institute out in Worcester, is a library of tools and coding interfaces to work directly with the robo-rio. It has three main languages, C++, Java, and Python. We use Java because it is most accessible at Wayland High School with our APCSA class and just general out-of-school programs.
Okay, so WPI-lib is a command-based structure. This means that every action for the robot should be defined by a relative command object within the code. And these commands are then ordered and run every 20 milliseconds by an internal process called the command scheduler. Commands can be tied to triggers such as button presses from our controllers or activated specifically within the code.
Yeah. Right. Subsystems. So commands can require a subsystem. A subsystem is any system within the robot, so that could be an arm moving, that could even be the vision subsystem. It can be an abstract concept, not some physical part. Yeah, often physical components. Anything that has an electrical component contained within it, we say contained, it means that only it can access this electrical component. That makes it a subsystem. It is a gate to bar access to different motors and things. Only one subsystem can be used, or only one command can use a subsystem at a time, and these restrictions keep us from breaking the robot if we had two commands trying to move an arm in opposite directions, because the motor would go haywire.
So now, so every FRC team has a software sub-team, and yeah, we call it a sub-team. Lessons for us, our training lessons are going to start next week on Monday, the 21st. Oh, yeah, which will be next week now. So we'll be doing presentations and activities and mini projects, and we'll rejoin with mechanical and electrical to do projects together. So you can learn the different parts of the different sub-teams and how to work together and how to communicate together. We'll have occasional software meetings just to go over what we've been doing and to make sure everyone's on track with what they need to be doing. And software should always exist as a sub-team. The overall robotics team is our true allegiance.
We're about the control freaks, everybody. Okay. In the end, software is really a self-contained thing within the overall robotics team. Collaborations will always be important. You need to work together if you're going to be able to be on any part of the team. Yeah, and we also want to work together on the code itself. All right. Training starts on, that's the wrong date. I'm sorry, everybody. There's been a lot of moving around. Starts on the 21st, next Monday.